Hello, everyone. Juxtaposition here. I had a dream last night that I encountered my enemy, the enemy of humanity, in the form of Larry Ratfink of the World Economic Forum, managing director, as well as the managing director of BlackRock, private banking in Manhattan, New York, at Hudson Yards. And I encountered Stephen Schwartzman, who is the managing director of Blackstone, 345 Park Avenue, Manhattan, New York, as well as a member of the World Economic Forum. And I encountered Joe LeCobe of Kleiner Perkins and Doug Leone of Sequoia Capital, Jim Breyer of Breyer Capital, Ben Horowitz and Mark Andreessen of their hedge fund, and also Lorraine Powell Jobs, the widow of Steve Jobs. And I encountered Ian Jacobson and J.J. Cardwell of the last people to see Aaron Valente alive over there at KKR Excel and the Nest Boutique Hotel on El Camino Real. And I encountered Jennifer Doudna, Rachel Horowitz, Jamie Kate, Joy Weiss, Christopher Pitzer, and other odious people like Jamie Dimon, Jane Fraser, Catherine Austin Fitz, Anthony Napolitano, Jeffrey Sachs, Victor Davis Hanson, Jesse the Steroid Body Ventura, and the host of COINTELPRO people. But put my bankers and my PhD electrical engineering, DNA, molecular engineering, Frankenstein monsters at the top of the list. Anyway, I embody all of those names into a single character depicted here in the 1974 thriller movie by Hollywood entitled Death Wish. Death Wish. And this is the penultimate scene at the end of the movie where we have a vigilante loose in the streets of Manhattan going out and seeking retribution and atonement amongst the muggers, the criminal class that comes out after the sun goes down. After sunset, the criminals come out, right? And we have that situation going on in every city, every hamlet, every strategic hunger game in the world. And I'm embodying it all in this character played by Charles Bronson, who took his name from the Bronson Caves underneath the Hollywood sign. There's the Bronson Caves up there, just below the Hollywood sign. Because Charles Bronson's real name is hard to pronounce. It's a it's a Russian name. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that this is the scene how I dreamt the end of the world comes in a Death Wish format that I'm going to use as a metaphor for how I feel about how to get the criminals out of town by sunset, sundown. All right, let's all watch and enjoy the flick.
Josh, wounds are clean, nothing vital. We have a transfusion going on now. As soon as we get some blood in, we'll sew him up. Yeah. What was my word? You won't be able to take you less. Tell him you. He is conscious. Please. Yeah. One situation, Mr. Cruz. It's not necessary to make a position since you are not one of you for a company with lots of offices. You're the transfer to the city and have practice
If only it were that simple. I would gladly go to that appointment and get these bums out of town by sundown. That's what I would do. And I don't call it a death wish. I call it my solemn oath to the Juxtaposition channel. Anyway, thanks for watching and listening. Do like and share my videos. As you can imagine, I am heavily shadow banned. Take care now. Bye bye.